What is going on, guys? My name is LynxWarlord and welcome to a free-for-all gameplay. Now, I can't really introduce this video because right off the bat, guys, you'll see I just spawned in there, and the best tip for free-for-all is to back away instantly when you spawn in, because free-for-all has many spawns. It's got a lot of players who play free-for-all a lot, so they know the spawns, and the chances are you're either going to get a kill or you're going to die right off the spot in when you're starting a free-for-all. You're either going to die or you're either going to get killed. Now, you'll see I've immediately came over at this spot. This is because I've got my back to the corner of a map and I can control this corner. There's lots of exits and entries points in front of me. You see I've got the left side over there, I've got the middle, and I've got the right side, and there's lots of corridors, guys, and I'm going to cover those corridors. Now, the reason I'm going to cover those corridors, guys, is because they're running corridors. People aren't going to spawn in those corridors. People are going to be running through them, and when they're running through them, that means that their gun has got to come up, which means it's quite an unfair fight, because if I can aim down my sights and they can be running towards me with a submachine gun or an assault rifle, I've got that fight, guys. And they've also got to worry about the other variables, because they've got to worry the fact that there could be someone behind them, there could be someone spawning behind them, in front of them, you know, guys. And with this way, guys, with the fact that you've got your back towards a corner of the map, you can really dominate this. You can hold down this section of the map, guys, and that is exactly what I'm doing, and that is the exact way to play free-for-all. Now, you'll see I've got the motion sensor on, guys. This is going to be a huge help to you guys. Definitely have the motion sensor on. I've also got assassin on because people love to run UAVs, and I've also got focus on, guys. Now, focus is an amazing proficiency for the weapon, and you know, since there's a lot of players who are probably going to want to be shooting you, it's nice to have it on, guys. And if you want to learn more about focus, I'm already making another video about that, guys, so I'll not go too in depth of that. But yeah, guys, the reason I'm holding this area down is because it's getting me a lot of kills, and it's also letting me control the spawn. And you'll see with me standing here, I'm not getting too much action from the left, you know, the left where people would run down towards A flag. Like, I'm camping basically on C flag, and A flag would be down there. This is the place you want to play on mission. If you can't get here, then try to get here, basically, you know, guys. If you don't spawn next to it like I did, I was very lucky to spawn next to it, and from spawning there I can really defend this area. Now, why am I choosing this area as opposed to a different area of the map? Now, I'm choosing this area because it's so well positioned as opposed to being out in the open. If I was out in the open, I'd have far too many variables to consider. I'd have to worry about snipers, I'd have to worry about getting rushed, I'd have to worry about getting spawned upon. This is helping me alleviate the variables that could get me killed, you know. Yes, he did get quite close, but that's the first really close engagement I've had all game, guys. And you'll see, look at the scoreboard. For some reason, there's a guy who's on the same score as me, and I don't really know how that is, because I usually get a load of kills in free-for-all and that's it. But you'll see, like, someone finishes on 29, I finish on 30 just to win the game, guys. And I was looking to pick up that guy's ACR. But what is a good free-for-all gameplay? Now, a good free-for-all gameplay, like for YouTube, is obviously 30-0, but I thought I'd use this gameplay because it's the perfect technique. Like, I could probably get a 30-0 after about 5 games of playing in a row. But this is an excellent tip and trick video, guys, because it's going to tell you, it's going to show you the best method to play, and it's just to hold your position, get your ground, and dominate who you are, dominate with your playstyle, guys. And you see, I've got me playflow already there, and I didn't use my Reaper, and the reason I didn't use my Reaper was because I know if I had gone in that Reaper, they knew I was here. I must have killed about the same six enemies again and again now, so they will have known I was here, so there's no need to get in the Reaper. They'll just come, they'll flashbang you, they'll grenade you, they'll do everything to come. And the reason I didn't speed up this gameplay, guys, was so you could see how I was doing it, how I was constantly doing it, how I was looking at my mini-map a lot of the game as well, because that motion sensor seriously helps, guys. It's just a constant UAV in the corner, and it seriously helps. It's quite overpowered. Now, I do get very lucky. I managed to survive that stealth bomber. Stealth bombers are the most annoying thing ever. I can't believe they're in that gameplay under support as well. It's definitely a really bad invention. Now, see, guys, obviously I'm losing the game right now, which means obviously what I'm doing isn't really working. So you see, I'm going to stop picking it up. Now, the number one thing that can go wrong with this technique is not having blind eye on and them getting support, getting air support and stuff like that, guys. This is a nightmare when they get air support and that, because you're relying on someone else to shoot it down if you haven't got a stinger on. Now, I don't really like to run the stingers, because I think people who run stingers are people who assume that the enemies are going to get kill streaks. Now, I tend to assume that the enemies are not going to get kill streaks, because I'm not going to let them get kill streaks, because why should I let them get kill streaks? So don't get yourself down. Don't think, oh, they're going to get a kill streak, so I'm going to put the stinger on. No, there's no need to put the stinger on, guys. Just make sure they don't get the kill streaks. That's what I like to do usually. But obviously in a free-fall, there's that many variables to take into consideration. He did manage to get an attack helicopter. Now, I do waste this Predator missile in some people's opinions, but I'm willing to take down the Pavlo. I know I've probably saved a lot of other people's lives because it's a free-for-all, but a Pavlo is just going to give me no luck at all. It's just going to wipe me out, and it probably would have won him the game if he had got that Pavlo and it dominated. But You see now, guys, there is now 10 more kills to get, and I'm going to run down this way of the map. Now, you see, this was my mistake. I ran out into the open, and I ran into kind of like a middle area of the map, and that is what got me killed, guys. It was a stupid mistake, and it just wasn't worth it. Now, you'll see, got my Reaper. Now, this Reaper, it doesn't really do too well, guys, but up here is an amazing, amazing tip. Now, you'll see, this person up there has just dropped their emergency airdrop, so I'm going to approach quite cautiously with me. I'm not going to run up to him, get the kill, and I notice there's an IMS on the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up that IMS and I'm going to put it down next to these care packages. Now usually that would do pretty damn well, but they just didn't want to go for that care package for some reason. Now, and also there was only 5 kills left as well, and I'm still losing, guys. So luckily I do manage to pull it back, and I get a stupid little death at the end because I should have killed the guy. You'll see up here, I'm just going to work on them. That guy should have got me, and it's only 2 kills now. And you'll see I get this guy, pick up the Predator missile, and then that guy kills me. He jumps out, and then somehow he gets one shot on me, one lucky shot. And you'll see with this Predator missile, I spawn right back there, just click it straight off, zoom right in, get the last kill, bang, final kill cam, guys. Now, as always, it has been LynxWarlord. I hope you've enjoyed this gameplay, guys, and as always, there will be some on-screen video annotations to take you to some recent videos. Don't forget to click subscribe, and as always, guys, it has been LynxWarlord, and I'm signing